Hello there friends, CS News Live here. In today's video, the roster shuffle season is officially over. Valve managed to break the game again, a new scandal in the CS community, and the results of the HLTV Awards. Plus, plenty of other exciting news from the world of CS2, so without further ado, let's get straight to it. And I think we shall kick things off with an exciting event, the HLTV Awards. As tradition goes, the top 3 players of the year in the world are revealed alongside awards for excellence in various CS2 related categories. The organizers aim to make the event more engaging each year, and this time was no exception. Before the main ceremony, participants and guests were treated with some fun activities, including paddle games, bowling, and even live shooting at a real gun range. On top of that, all attendees received gift bags filled with goodies like CS-themed t-shirts, collectible pins, souvenirs, and even a custom Uno deck inspired by CS. We also can't skip mentioning the HLTV Hall of Fame. It's been revealed that only players or coaches who have officially announced their retirement can be inducted. What's new this year? Well, inductees will now receive Rolex watches as part of their recognition, and their HLTV profiles will be updated with a sleek black and gold design to signify their legendary status. As of now, the Hall of Fame includes iconic names like Get Right, Heaton, Forest, and Potty. But, well, you know what, friends? Unfortunately, this year's HLTV Awards didn't come without controversy. One sharp-eyed and curious user noticed that the first 8 participants in the predictions section of HLTV Top 20 were like fake accounts or even bots, likely connected to someone within HLTV. What raised suspicion? Well, nearly the entire top 20 list, except for the 20th spot, was identical across these 8 accounts. Something that has never happened in previous years. It's basically like if at a major, a lot of people win diamond coins, while in reality they are like less than 1%. Adding fuel to the fire, one of these accounts was seen asking about betting platforms where large sums could be wagered on the HLTV Top 20. This user posted this question on HLTV's forum, but my friends, as you can guess, the initial thread was just deleted, erased, and there's no history about it, except that internet knows it all. While other threads remained, the issue hasn't gained much traction yet. The origins of these 8 accounts and how they were created remain a mystery. However, it seems plausible that someone from HLTV just leaked top 20 list to an acquaintance, who then used it to make some easy money. Imagine the times we live in. People bet on HLTV Top 20 awards and win money for it, and no one gives a damn. HLTV should be ashamed, to be honest. I think they should, conduct an internal investigation and just kick the participants. So honest people and honest participants would win the knives and all that HLTV is, giving away. Anyways, my friends, to stay updated on all the latest scandals and news, you just better go and follow our Twitter account. The link is in the description. And also, don't forget to drop a like here, right now on this channel, to follow us, and drop by in the comments below. Thanks! Guys, do you really think we're done with scandals? No, here comes the best stuff of the episode, probably. So, another recent controversy revolves around the well-known platform called Pracc.com, where top-tier teams and amateurs play friendly scrims. While the platform's organizers claim that all the data is confidential, players and coaches have started to question this. Why? Well, basically, insiders seem to have access to information they shouldn't know. This had led to speculation that someone from Pracc.com is just leaking details about team lineups to insiders in exchange for money. Well, and evidence supporting these claims includes leaked photos of scrims taken before official announcements. For example, one image showed Vitality scrimming with Robs before his move was officially confirmed, or even leaked by insiders. Unfortunately, this scenario seems highly realistic, to be honest. But you know what, my friends, this is honestly nothing new. From my personal experience and talking with insiders, they told that ESL and PGL were basically full of admins who leaked secret info. But then at some point, tournament organizers just simply cleaned up their ranks. Or maybe introduced some more strict policies. Well, anyways, there are no more insights from people from ESL or PGL, only from things like this, like Pracc.com and all that. Yeah, now you know how people get insights. Apart from like Overdrive, who is basically a part of Team Spirit, or KRL, who is friends with Vitality's CEO. Well, speaking about insights, let's move on to talk about the official roster shuffles, as the season is over. Most of the rumors and insider reports we discussed turn out to be true. Let's take a quick look at the final announcements made in the past few days. First and foremost, I'm so happy to say it officially, as FaZe has announced that Unleash has joined the roster. The American player was welcomed by his new teammates with warmth and will debut at the next tournament, which comes pretty shortly, to be honest. While some were kinda skeptical about this change because Unleash doesn't fully replace Robs' map positions, his firepower, to be honest, is no less than the Estonians. And yeah, Kerrigan posted this cute photo of him and Unleash just having a meal together at Kerrigan's house. So cool to see these two together. I am really excited to see what FaZe will bring. Next we have Vitality, and as previously reported, Robs has officially joined them, and the rumors are over. Not like we doubted it, but anyways, it's finally official. The French orcs celebrated the signing with a playful banner on Twitter showing Robs relaxing on vacation. And guys, once again, as we told in the previous videos, Vitality in 2025 would be just an unstoppable force together with Robs, so I'm really excited to see what they will bring. Next we have Ninjas in Pyjamas, who also made their roster changes. They removed Raz, who had been with the team for more than 7.5 years. Shortly after, Isaac left the team as well. While their replacements remain unknown, it appears NIP is aiming to a fully international lineup. And you know what? Taking advantage of the NIP situation, Matty's Sport decided to sign Isaac and Hampus. With Plopsky already on the roster, they now have 3 former NIP players reunited. And to be honest, this is one of the underdogs, as I see it. Gamer Legion also capitalized on NIP's changes as they signed PR first and then Raz, who replaced Volt. It will be honestly exciting to see how Raz performs in this new environment, and whether they can achieve greater success together than they did with NIP. And now, my friends, my favorite part. Heroic wasted no time in rebuilding their roster. They assembled a fresh team featuring Sunpias, X-Floud, NLZ, Youngster, and Tnir. Also signing Nilo and Madden as substitutes. As a fellow Belarusian, I'm really excited for Tnir, who was bought from Gun5 for $300,000. He is a pretty ambitious and, well, talented player, so I'm excited to see what he will bring to the international CS2 scene. But unfortunately, additionally, this also marks the departure of Shush, who was the last remaining player of Heroic's original roster. It's truly an end of an era. Next, just as we previously reported, G2 officially signed Heavy God, who is likely to take the anchor role previously held by Melps, while Melps himself will now move into the entry fragger position. Meanwhile, BB Team confirmed that they added Exile and Boomich to the team. We will see this pretty fun and interesting lineup in action really soon in the wildcard stage at the upcoming Blast. Finally, Complexity rounded out their shuffle story with the signing of 2 Tier 3 North American players, a move we pretty much discussed in details in previous videos. By the way, speaking of Complexity, they have officially gone through a rebranding, or should I say, they are back to their previous brand? Anyways, you can recognize the logo right now, because it was basically what it was before the previous rebrand. Well, you get it, guys, they're just back to classics. Jason Lake, the CEO, had been hinting about this for some time, and fans might remember the players briefly sporting the old uniforms at a tournament last season. And while it's a nice nod to their legacy, there's concern that the new roster might not generate the same excitement as previous lineups. I mean, the nostalgia is cool, but it remains to be seen if it will bring Complexity back into the spotlight. Speaking of rebrands, Team Liquid have also decided to go through a redesign to mark their 25th anniversary. According to the organization, the new logo will feature on jerseys and promotional materials, but won't affect the in-game elements like stickers or the cosmetic details. The updated logo resembles a crest from a noble family or county, giving it a sophisticated and classy vibe. It's undeniably cool looking, but the real challenge lies ahead. Can the team's performance live up to the revamped branding? I'm not really sure, but if you have any ideas, don't forget to write them in the comments below. And of course, we couldn't skip the latest episode of Valve breaking the game again. After their recent update aimed at fixing bugs, new ones popped up. Now some player models just go flying into the sky or off to the sides upon death, looking like actual UFOs or some things from CS Source that we had a long time ago. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, the developers acknowledged this bug, but they initially just responded with, "Yeah, we know, but it's kind of funny for now." Surely, eventually they fixed it, but for a while it was one of the most entertaining bugs we've seen in a long time. Following Valve's recent announcement about changes to the map pool, several tournament organizers, including ESL, PGL, and Blast, have also decided to adopt the new updates. Starting January 13, Vertigo will no longer be available to play on Faceit as well. So I think this is really the time to pay your respects to this map in the comments below. However, not everyone was happy about the changes. For example, Counter-Strike legend Freakazoid criticized Valve, claiming that they're just ruining the map pool, and he's calling for the return of Overpass. While many might agree with him, it's unlikely that Valve will revisit the map pool anytime soon, to be honest, at least in a half a year. After all, we're not in Valorant where map rotations are pretty regular. And thank God. And on a related note, the first official match on the new train has been finally played on HLTV. Rare Atom faced off against Gaterun, with the match ending in a decisive 13-0 victory for Rare Atom. Clearly, the new map isn't slowing them down. As always, we're ending the video with the next batch of players from the HLTV Top 20. Let's break down the rankings from the number 7 to number 4. At the 7th place, we see Flames from Vitality, who had a fantastic year. He earned 4 EVP awards for his performances at Copenhagen Major, 2 Blasts, and IM Cologne, finishing the year with a 1.13 HLTV rating. For his bold prediction, Flames highlighted Makazi from Navi Jr., a player already making waves on the Tier 2 scene. Number 6 is Shiro, the sniper from Team Spirit. With 1.19 HLTV rating and 7 EVP awards, he's had an incredible year. Unfortunately, he didn't secure any MVP titles, as his teammate Donk swept them all. As a bold prediction, once again, we see Kioski from Spirit Academy. Claiming the 5th place is Navi's Jail, who recorded a 1.13 HLTV rating this year. He earned 2 MVP awards for the Major and for the EPL Season 20, and also 4 EVP awards at Spring Blast, at IM Cologne, and EWC and IM Rio. Navi's impressive run this year includes wins at the Major, IM Rio, EWC, and EPL Season 20, and they also got second at Spring Finals and Fall Finals, as well as at IM Cologne. JL's bold prediction is Zeugs, a rising talent from Navi's Academy. And my friends, I think you already guessed that number 4 is Nico. He had simply an incredible year with G2. Alongside winning several trophies, Nico earned 6 EVP awards at IM Chengdu, EWC, Blast World Finals, IM Dallas, and Blast Fall Finals, as well as the Shanghai Major. With a stunning, for a rifler, 1.17 HLTV rating, Nico has also tied Device's record for consecutive HLTV Top 20 appearances. Just think of it, 9 years in a row. Not only Nico can break tables, he can also break records. This bro just have to win a major to complete CS2. For his bold prediction, Nico chose Jambo from Passion UA, a player who continues to draw attention. Well, and now, before we get to the top 3 players of the year, let's take a quick run through the rest of the nominees. So, it all started with the award for the best entry fragger of the year. And it was probably the most talented one as well, Donk. In addition, the category included Nico and Elish, but the Spirit player scored the most points. The next award was the best closer of the year, and it was JL from Na'Vi. His clutches throughout the year really stood out, especially the moments from EPL Season 20 and PGL Major Copenhagen. Beat and Yimphat were trying to stop JL from getting the award, but he was the best this year, obviously. As he himself admitted, it was this year's goal to be the best entry of the year. So, well, congratulations. The next award was the best anchor of the year, and it was won by JL's Na'Vi teammate Bit, who, despite not having the best role, is one of the best players in the whole squad. Number 2 was Yimphat here, and number 3 was Zontex. Next was the best sniper of the year, and here we saw m0NESY, Shiro, and Zaivu. And even though it was a close fight, m0NESY came out on top, and then he gave a pretty touching speech about Nico, about esports, CS, and all that. It was heartwarming, to be honest. But he was kinda nervous and still very cute. Then HLTV decided to award the best IGLs, also known as the best captains of the year, and here another Na'Vi player stood out, as Alexibi won the award. Among the nominees were Chopper and Kerrigan, but the best in the world was obviously Biscala. Next, we had the award for the best coach of the year, and here, honestly, nothing surprising. The winner was Blade. This year, he restructured the game for the international team, and he had no outstanding star player in it. Moreover, he won a major and a few more huge tournaments. Holly and Cycron stood no chance. The next award was the best highlight of the year, and here we had Nico, JL, and Donk, but you can probably guess that the best was Donk again. Now, let's take a quick look at the community awards. First, the talent of the year was given to Banks, who accompanied us throughout the year, almost at all tournaments, so well done, James. The best tournament of the year, by the way, was the Major in Shanghai by Perfect World, and a little bit by PGL. And I honestly can't agree more. It gave us a lot of emotions and was probably the most memorable of last couple of years, not only this year, so cool, congratulations. The best streamer of the year was Onepixel, obviously. I mean, he not only entertained the community throughout the year, but he also got an esports team and became a coach, although he decided to come to the awards in jeans and sneakers, which is not cool, to be honest, bro. The best content maker of the year was Nade King, who is known to many by his lineups with grenades. Hence the name. And the skin of the year was AK-47 Inheritance, who is loved by many players. And the final part of the event began with the award for the Rookie of the Year. As you already know, and it was kinda obvious, Donk got it. He won huge tournaments, he won a major, and he's just 17 years old. I mean, even with all my love to Malbs, there was no chance at all. Donk became the youngest MVP at IEM Katowice and a major, and basically became a player that everyone is talking about, including those who do not even know about CS2. Next was the best female team, and it was obviously Imperial Female, who won quite a few tournaments and even overtook the main roster in the Valve rankings. By the way, they're pretty soon playing against Na'Vi at Blast Bounty, so it will be interesting to watch. And the best female esports player was Anna from Imperial Women's Team. The best team of the year was Na'Vi. And it's kinda logical again, because they have a lot of players who won the Best Players of the Year's awards and the Best Coach. Finally, my friends, let's move to the top 3 players of the year, and let's start with the third place, Zaivu. Vitality's sniper this year had no rival in the person of Simple, but he also gained 2 new ones, Donk and m0NESY. The Frenchman scored a 1.35 HLTV rating throughout the year. He also became the MVP twice at IEM Cologne at EPL Season 20, and 7 times he won EVPs at different events. The Frenchman named Kioske as the future star. Second place went to m0NESY. This year, Ilya improved his score to 2023 and became the second best player in the world. In addition, he scored a whopping 127. Also, 3 times he took the MVPs at IM Dallas, at Blast World Finals, and at Blast Fall Finals. Besides, Ilya became the EVP 5 times. Manesi also named Kioski as the future star. And yes, my friends, the best player of 2024 officially is Donk. Yeah, HLTV decided not to do any scandals or something else, and they just called Donk the best of them all. And also, I remind you that this is his first year on Tier 1 scene. In 2024, he got MVPs 5 times, once at IM Katowice, once at Major in Shanghai, and 3 times at other Tier 1 tournaments. He also earned 3 EVP awards and racked up an incredible 1.36 HLTV rating. Among bold predictions, he chose not Kioski from Team Spirit, but Zweig. In general, my friends, the whole ceremony was as formal and interesting as possible, just like the Oscars. Everyone, both guests and participants, were delighted, and constant interruptions for comments and interviews only fueled interest before the finals of the whole event. Isn't it cool that we have such a ceremony in CS2? No other esports game have something like this. I mean, even the Esports Awards suck compared to HLTV Top 20. Anyways, my friends, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, follow the channel, and drop by in the comments below. Blast Bounty is coming shortly, so I'm not saying goodbye for a long time. See you soon.